Hi, it's me. Big-time Hollywood comedian Brandon Wardell. In 2010, I started my stand-up comedy journey in Washington, D.C. when I was but a boy. In 2014, I moved here to Los Angeles, California to star in an unaired Nickelodeon pilot produced by Dan Schneider. On Friday, June 2nd, 2023, I will be returning to our nation's capital, my home, Washington, D.C., to perform at the 930 Club. It's kind of a big deal for me because, I don't know, I went to a lot of concerts there in high school. And in 2010, I went to a She and Him show by myself. She and Him? Yeah, these days they'd probably have to call that band they/them. Oh my god, can he say that?
Up next is the Brandon Jamel Show, only on the BJS Superstation.
Plugs off top. Do you have any plugs off top?
Doing NTS Fest in like May.
Okay.
I'll be in London, in Europe a lot.
Ooh.
In the summer.
All right.
I think I'm gonna do Wireless too. Might try to pop
that's
out.
nice.
Yeah.
Might pop out at Boiler Room, not DJing and performing, but I'm just gonna like stand next to the
Just go there.
DJ,
Just see what's
and,
cracking.
like dance, real weird.
Do some ketamine.
Yeah, do some cat,
They love ketamine.
do some cat, do some BoJack, and
Yeah, come on. now.
Right.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And
Do
that's
some
it.
do some of that Mr. Hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Seattle in March. Laughs Comedy Club. May, Portland, Oregon. Helium Comedy Club. June, DC. These are the big. Okay, June, DC 930 Club. We'll have a link to that. That's gonna be a big show. I need to sell that one out. This is a place that I saw She and Him by myself in 2010.
Doing an hour at the Glendale Room, April 15. And then just the usual sporty spice. Airbus for basketball. Sorry, we love football for football. And me and Zach, we're going to be out in Brisbane.
This is all.
He bought that at Culver City the other day.
Welcome to the Brandon Jamel Show, the most epic podcast in the world. Today in Stu, on couch, Zack Fox.
Yo,
Welcome.
hello.
Welcome to the
Happy
Brandon
to be
Jamel
here.
Show.
Appreciate you coming down, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. How many of these y'all done so far?
About 74.
9.
9.
But who knows when this is.
So y'all
coming
broke the mold already.
This is gonna
Yeah.
come out in a couple of years.
Cool.
We're kind of doing an Avatar thing. It's really ambitious.
Well, yeah,
There's
because
gonna
we're
be a lot
gonna
of-
recolor
CGI.
everything. We're gonna CGI it.
On
we're
the
gonna make it look
surface,
like
you
Tekken.
may be in here thinking, "Oh, I'm on Brandon's couch," but it's gonna be so much more than that.
Y'all should do that. Y'all should hold my episode, wait 3 years,
Okay.
and then whatever like fucked up shit is going on that year, we'll just ADR and VO it
Mm-hmm.
in there,
Yeah.
you know?
What's first? Like,
I mean, probably what?
yeah.
Miami is
Miami will
underwater?
be underwater.
Right.
Man, that's
Miami's
crazy.
underwater.
South Beach.
Wendy Williams will be dead.
Maybe.
We've sold the country to China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just we
We're
are
just-
now China.
China West.
No, that'd be hard. Louisiana
Yeah.
Purchase Part 2?
China CONT period.
I'm ready to just let them rock.
We're just China
We need
Unlimited.
that
Like
kind
I
of-
had
we need
Echo
that
Unlimited.
discipline.
That should be cool.
'Cause they
Echo
already-
Unlimited? Damn. Oh, you just, speaking of brain,
Yeah.
dog.
That one activated you.
7th grade, I had the hardest Echo Unlimited shirt with the rhinos. It was
Ooh.
glow in the dark, nigga.
Yeah.
I pull up to
Lord.
the basement party.
Uh-oh.
I was definitely that kid. Echo Unlimited, Quicksilver.
Oh, I had some Quicksilver shorts down to here.
I used to hate
Yeah.
when mom get Quicksilver,
Yeah.
and now I'm like,
Need some of that.
now all the bitches got on Quicksilver.
Yeah.
I got the
You have
Quicksilver
the-
fanny pack. I went to Vegas,
Quicksilver
yeah.
crossbody bag.
Hit the crap table with
Yeah.
my Quicksilver crossbody.
Fourth grade was all and one Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was Fat Farm and then Echo.
Yeah.
Hey, Mecca. I was wearing some Esco shit. I
Mecca
was wearing
was
all that.
nasty.
Yeah.
Iceberg.
Everything was light blue.
And now that shit's like back in.
Yeah.
Like people
No,
are
it's
like,
all,
yeah.
they haven't come up with anything new.
Son,
They're
damn.
doing all early.
Yeah.
Early
I had
2000s.
a fake iceberg sweater with Speedy Gonzalez on it,
Wow.
and it said Ariba.
I had real platinum FUBU with the Fat Albert characters embroidered
Yeah.
all over it. And
Ooh.
that was back when you had to starch your jeans.
You had to, yeah.
and iron them and make a crease. And if you didn't have a crease in your jeans,
You was done.
You get beat up and called gay.
Facts. It was if that was fucked up, or if your fitted was creased at all,
Yeah.
you had to throw that shit
If
away.
it wasn't completely flat,
brand
there
new,
were any wrinkles.
like if this part was wrinkled, you might as well not have a home.
yeah.
You know.
Literally. Mom put me out.
I don't. I don't know about that.
What'd you have to wear?
Yeah.
Well, middle school uniforms. Middle school was Catholic school uniforms, but like the boys version. Boy, I was wearing.
Okay.
I don't know. I was like,
Okay. Just to
I
make
wasn't-
sure, just so everybody. All right.
We were wondering.
I was not wearing girl clothes.
Right.
Well, you say Catholic school uniform.
No, we believe you.
The khakis, and a
No,
polo.
but
It was elementary was like all. I didn't start wearing jeans until I was like a teenager. I was like the one guy. I was like in 4th grade every day.
Every
I was in
episode is like
every
this
day.
explains everything.
That's
Every
so
day I was doing the
badass.
gray sweatpants challenge as a
Jeez.
child. I was doing the gray sweatpants challenge every day of my life.
You were
in 4th
pressing your
grade.
hands into your
Yeah.
inner thigh to like
And-
accentuate it even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would say honestly, like I've showed you some pictures of like in high school. It was all like Abercrombie Hollister kids. I wasn't doing that. I
Respect.
was wearing it was mostly wearing just like Tim and Eric shirts or
Mhm.
whatever. And
Yeah.
like, that kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I dipped in the black boy, white boy swag a little bit
sure.
yeah.
in high school. Because if you didn't, then that was the new you're gonna get beat up and called gay.
Oh, if you didn't do
Yeah.
what is that?
If you didn't do like Abercrombie polo.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you were wearing Abercrombie in high school?
I was wearing polo for sure.
Yeah.
Well, because it was like you kind of had to.
you had to
Yeah.
then.
You
yeah.
had to.
Yeah. Travis
Yeah.
Travis Porter made a song called Black Boy White Boy Swag, and it like cemented it in
wow.
Atlanta. Like, this is what we're doing now. We're wearing like Aeropostale,
Two polos,
I've
collar
seen-
up,
Mohawk.
A lot of like
You know what I'm saying?
2011
Chain belt. little
Yeah.
you hit the chain
Mohawk
link.
era was one long 9/11 for the black community. It was fucked up. It was bad. It was a bad time.
Yeah, have you seen like old like like old Hispanic guys wearing like a lot of like Abercrombie like
Mhm.
yeah, I see that in Los
Dominicans
Angeles
be
a lot.
doing that
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with it.
With
I
the,
like
it's
it.
Abercrombie with
Yeah.
the. It's like a full Burlington coat factory
Yeah.
fit, top
Yeah.
to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
jeans with the
Yeah.
cross on the back.
I was honestly high school was a lot of American Apparel.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had like entry level indie taste. So, but which is in the suburbs I was in was like radical.
If
Oh,
you
yeah,
listen
no.
to Death Cab for Cutie, you
Yeah,
had
you're
to
like,
get the
Well, this
V-neck.
guy's yeah, no, exactly. I had the deep the V was too deep. I think you might have met me
just
during.
showing ab.
I might
Past
have
your nipple.
I might
the
have
V?
had some deep V's when we first met.
I'll check the archives.
He met me. We've known each other since I was in high school,
Wow.
and so I was like,
Started together and shit.
I was wearing actually.
And we
this
both in
is-
Virginia, specifically Virginia.
Okay,
too.
so
wow.
while we're on the sartorial wave,
We're talking
topic
about
wise,
fashion.
Hey now.
one of my first open mics, I remember I started when tight jeans were still the move, right? And I remember I go up, I felt good about my set, but then Jason Weems, this comic we know from back home,
Mm-hmm.
very funny guy.
Super funny. On the radio in Baltimore now.
And he's like, this is like he was like established in the scene. I was a new kid, and he's like, very funny black guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He goes
allowed
up.
to say He is black.
Very funny.
You might be familiar.
he goes up. He goes, man, I could see all the contents of that kid's jeans. And he starts doing like 5 minutes about how tight my jeans are.
Oh yeah.
And it's destroying.
Oh wow.
My sheltered suburban ass is in the back.
Just weeping.
Oh no.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry. It was funny. It
All right.
wasn't, but he was like really going in on how tight my jeans are.
He said he could
And-
see Abraham Lincoln's face on the pennies in your
Yeah.
pocket and shit. Like
it was, and it went better than anything I said.
Yeah.
It was yeah. The crowd liked that more than anything I was saying. So that was.
What was this? Was this
I haven't
RFD?
thought about that. Well, this is actually the same time that I told you guys right before this. Well, yeah, 9:30 Club DC, June. You know, go to that if you're in DC. Go to the 9:30 Club in DC. But I was talking about this right before the podcast. This is the same year that I saw She and Him by myself.
Brandon didn't know how to act for a long stretch. Them VA years. That's why I think it left so early. He was in town for like a year and a half and was like, nah, I'm going to
That's
LA
it.
where all this bullshit flies.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a learning process. Yeah.
What
I
was
don't
that
know.
like going there alone and just being in
Just being at the
Just being
shoot.
in it.
Yeah, with the X's
Well,
on the hands.
it was sold out. I had to. I wasn't gonna miss it. You know, I had to see Zoe D.
Sure,
you
sure.
know?
Wow.
It was, but this is also like in my defense, I was like fully a virgin at the time.
Also, in your defense, the last time that it looked really, really like great
Right.
to be white was
Oh, yeah.
2008 through 2011, 2012. I would say, like,
Right.
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
back to back to back. Y'all had
Yeah.
white shit that was just
Yeah.
it was Talladega Nights. Then you had
Yeah.
fucking Passion Pit and
Mhm.
then
Oh, come on.
Empire of
Yeah.
the Sun. It was like, damn, do these
Right.
niggas stop? And then y'all did.
I know. And then they really, you know.
Couple back-to-back MVP
Yeah.
Y'all
seasons.
did.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
MGMT was the thing, and then I mean, y'all still
Yeah.
got
there's
shit, but
Yeah, nah.
there's an indie sleaze revival right now. Is what they're
For sure.
saying.
but
So
they
they're-
they hand out the best award for like rock music now, like
Mhm.
in the parking lot outside the
I know.
VMAs.
It's really, yeah, it's crazy.
Just throw it in the car.
No, the way you know what they've done to guitar music it's a real shame.
It's
But
fucked
I
up.
get like Turnstile's like kind of the first band in a long time where
For
I'm
sure.
like, oh, there's like fervor around a rock band, but
And it's
Yeah,
only
did-
them.
yeah,
It's only them.
There ain't no other.
It's
There's
crazy.
no.
It's
who
a
else you
wide
listening
open
to?
lane.
Yeah.
Just Turnstile again.
Yeah,
yeah,
and they're fucking amazing.
they're great.
But it's
Yeah, they're
really
awesome.
them.
Nah, shout out to them
But
guys. My guy.
Everybody else is like it's a legacy move. Like
Right.
yeah, Paramore is still killing, but that's a legacy move. Of
'Cause
course they would
yeah,
be.
Yeah.
You get grandfathered in,
Your grandfather then now.
but if you didn't start a rock band,
who is a
before,
new
yeah.
rock band
right?
or just explicitly like no 808s in their music and they're white and they're
Right.
killing right now.
I
Yeah.
thought Soundgarden was still active. Nigga. I don't know nothing. I don't know
Yeah.
what they got.
Y'all need
know.
y'all need a revival.
I know. Yeah. Well, I'm not full. I mean, well, I've said this before that I'm sort of I'm like a half Filipino supremacist.
For sure.
Yeah. That's-
No,
that's
I'm
sort of
aware.
my-
We
yeah,
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not fully. It's not all.
We
it's
get
not
what
all
you
white.
kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon also
Yeah.
not the whitest guy. I mean, he's white as shit. Like,
Yeah,
don't get me
right.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
This nigga's white as shit.
yeah.
You heard him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's got like some strange like niggery tendencies.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
You know.
sure. He do little shit that I'll be like,
Yeah.
Who was you with?
and I
Where
don't
what
make
did
that
you?
face for a lot of like
Yeah.
white dudes where I'll be like, who the fuck taught you that
Where
shit?
did you
Like,
get this? Who taught you boo boo?
And it's not like something that's one thing, but it's usually not something you say. It's something that you do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who the fuck? Who was you hanging
just
around with?
behave-
Where did this
behave
rub off
really?
from? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that like basketball players felt the same thing about like Dirk Nowitzki. They're like,
yeah.
year
Some-
one, he's
Who's
like,
the dude
hella.
that just won the dunk contest.
Oh
Mac
yeah,
McClungs?
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
type energy.
You
You're
got-
like,
You got a little McClung in you, dog.
Thank you.
Thank you. It be little shit. It's definitely little shit.
Yeah, just how you be at a bar.
Oh yeah.
Your body roll. Who taught you how to move your middle section?
Oh, I probably started body rolling about 5 years ago. Maybe I would say. Oh, what? Hey, enough about me.
Even your house, you live like a black 34-year-old CNA, like a bitch who just got out of nursing school.
The only difference is this would be Glade.
It would just be Glade. Or what's the shits that they got at like Dollar General, that brand?
Oh yeah,
Myers.
Yeah.
Some bitches love Myers candles and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Myers soap.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Myers. Yeah, the Myers candles. Those are like those are like cheap, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Myers soap is not. Myers is. I don't mean to disparage Myers products.
I mean, Peace to Myers. If y'all got a deal on the table, you know we taking. We gonna look at it.
Like this table looks like you got a rope attached to like a box that's up here, and white bitches get close to this table and you let go of the rope.
There were some changes I wanted to make before we started.
No, you're like one of my few homies that has like a genuine setup. When I walk into their crib, I'm like, yes, I'm in his crib. This is honest.
Honest. And you're inside of my fucking mind.
And when I go to some dude's house,
life.
I'll be like, well, why is it so curated? Like, you're lying.
That's performative.
Yes, yeah.
This is raw.
Like this is very raw.
This is raw.
This is raw.
Yeah.
You got the top of a candle, and that candle is not even present on the table. It's just the lid of it.
Oh yeah.
That's where you put loose change.
That's where you put your nickels and shit.
Well, that's sort of the intersection of
for a second.
Like I've got the nice candles, but it's the presentation is very straight.
Yeah. You
So
light the candle and you put it down where your hand lands.
Yeah. There's no.
You don't center it or offset it or nothing.
I mean, we gotta make some changes before we right now it's all people that we know.
Of course.
But once we start getting
listen, once
fucking
phase 2, we got a whole
y'all gotta roll out.
We got a big rollout coming. You know what I'm saying?
I can't have AOC.
Because after this, okay.
And I've got I've got all this shit. I've got all this shit laying out, man. I don't goddamn.
You can have AOC tripping over the Swiffer wet jet. Next to your New Balances.
Yeah, I've been meaning to move those to my room.
Oh, what happened? She died because she slipped on a wet jet.
Hit a corner.
And her head landed on a New Balance.
No, I accidentally
from Ame Leon Dor or whatever that shit.
Oh no! Yeah, AOC tripped on my 550.
Died on a 550.
I accidentally assassinated.
Tripped on a 550. Hit her head on a 650. She in a coma still.
Oh my god!
God damn.
Yeah. Great set.
Yeah.
Great setup.
Well, what's?
I love it.
Wait. So you just returned to domestic soil?
Yeah, from Australia. I hate Australia.
You hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not.
Let them know. Are you not going? You're not gonna go back?
I'll go back, but I'm just gonna do the same thing.
They like you. They
stay in my
hotel.
Like you. Yeah, no, it was the shows were fun.
Yeah,
the shows were fantastic. Fun. People, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's like it's like the crust from the top of the soup that was left out of British people. Like when you put soup in a fridge and it makes that fat layer on top.
The crust.
That fat
rises to the.
It's like if you let that govern itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's Australia.
Like 2 days, the soup's been in there 2 days. It's sort of
coagulated.
It's right on the edge.
Yeah.
You see any big ass spiders? You see any big ass spiders?
No. I really stayed in my hotel. I saw some kangaroos running around.
Also on sounds frightening and shit.
They just be out.
Well,
like deer. They'll just run around like
Unacceptable.
the suburbs and shit.
Mm.
You didn't do it, but you didn't do any of the wildlife stuff. Any of the...
No, and I'm glad I didn't.
You've never held a koala? You could have.
No, I don't want to.
Why not?
I want to eat one.
Yeah, let's find out.
I want to eat one, but that's it.
Some braised
I'm
koala.
glad I didn't go. My manager was like, "You want to come to the Great Barrier Reef with me?" And I was like, "Don't ever ask me some stupid shit like that again." Yeah, fuck no. But so I was just doing that off instinct because I don't like deep water. I don't like seeing the shelf like that goes to the bottom of the ocean. I don't do that.
Is it stingrays? Stingrays?
It's everything. Jellyfish. He had to wear. They got the dude.
They got the guy. That's their guy.
My manager had to wear a crazy suit because they had jellyfish out there. You don't want to get stung. So anyway, my girl hits me. She's like, "Yo, I'm glad that you didn't go with your manager to that Great Barrier Reef shit."
Mm-hmm.
Her African homie hit her and was like, "Oh, make sure Zach doesn't go anywhere near. I think it's called Cairn, Australia.
Oh yeah,
it's like the most racist place in the world." And me and my girl went there and couldn't even like sit down in a restaurant or do nothing. So I dodged a bullet.
They're way more. They're like way more racist than they are in like the South.
Super duper.
Oh yeah. I mean, I couldn't. I didn't know. I was in Sydney and like in the middle of town where I didn't have to interact. But
it's mad racist. But then they also do really good graffiti.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is pick a
That's
side?
one of the core elements of hip hop.
Yeah. But they suck at everything else. They're bad. Like that. They're just bad at everything. Like they don't have nothing. Name a big cultural thing from Australia that you consume. You can't. Nicole Kidman just started talking in her real accent because she was trying to pretend like she wasn't from there because it sucks that bad. Toni Collette.
Toni Collette's great.
She's great, but she also does not act in an Australian accent. She acts talking like us. You ask them what they watch. They watch motherfucking Modern Family.
I like Bushworld Adventures.
I don't even know what that is.
That was that Rick and Morty thing that Michael Cusack guy made. Smiling Friends, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like
he's cool.
It's all Australian. Yeah, Australian? I like Smiling Friends.
They're very funny.
They're very funny programs.
Yeah.
Bushworld Adventures. Have you seen
they got one. They got one good there.
All right, we get one.
They got one.
Joe Ingles fell off. He's not hooping like that no more.
I just don't like.
Yeah.
That there's a whole colony of white people who did all that stuff, and then you don't have nothing really good to show for it. Like,
and it was a prison colony.
Yeah,
and they just let him out.
I was like, we did a lot of fucked up shit here, but man, Family Guy is funny as fuck. Like,
yeah, that's true.
American Dad is killing.
Come on,
20
years deep.
They don't have a Seth.
They don't.
They don't have a Seth. They don't have a. They don't have a Seth MacFarlane. They don't have a Seth Green.
They don't have a young Dolph.
They don't have a young Dolph. They don't have
R.I.P.
Hey.
They have. Yeah, they don't have Burger King. They have Hungry Jacks.
Yeah.
Well, let's just switch it, dog. Let's all the niggas in Sing Sing Greenhaven right now. We give them Australia. Bring they prisoners back because technically it was still under British rule. I don't think they even allowed to be out. Is what I'm saying. I think we have legal grounds to relock Australian niggas up.
Oh, that are over here?
That are over there. And then we'll just put them somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
You see where I'm going?
I like that. Yeah. You know how much you got to hate a nigga in 1500s to send him that far away? That means you really suck. Like, they couldn't even put them in regular jail.
Yeah. In the transport process.
Australia to Britain in like the 1600s might as well have been the moon.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the moon.
4 months. 4 months on a boat.
Like, you really don't have any good jokes if I gotta send you to Australia in the 1600s. Like, there's nothing redeeming about you at all. You're not even cute.
Yeah.
They got bad bitches over there, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
They got bad bitches over there.
Yeah.
I will not lie about that.
Yeah.
But all they bad bitches look slightly injured. Like, you know what I mean? There's always a catch with
Just
Australia.
something's off.
You'll see a perfect 10, but she got scabs on both her elbows.
Yeah,
Like,
that's no problem.
When'd you fall, girl?
fuck, you been backyard wrestling?
I like that. I like that more. There's something
You would
know?
like
Yeah,
that.
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
You remember what oh my god, fuck. I was about to. Well, I'll say the sentence I was about to say, but I'm like, as I'm about to say it, I'm like, I hate that I'm saying this. But do you remember what David Foster Wallace used to say about Alanis Morissette?
Oh, what?
Oh no.
Well, he used to say that she was like sexier than other pop stars to him because he could envision her eating a sandwich. You know? Like there's something like
I don't know what that means, but I kind of know what that
like
means.
eating like a messy sandwich and like
Yeah.
like there's something
humanity.
raw. There's a humanity
Yeah,
there.
Got it.
Yeah, versus like someone where the image is more curated and
Yeah. You imagine that they just have an IV of nutrients.
yeah.
And they
So
don't
like
eat.
that's I think I would say that the same is true of like a bad bitch with like scabs on her elbows.
There's humanity there.
There's humanity to that.
Yeah. It's not.
There's a raw
gestalt.
human spirit.
Yeah.
But
to
also
the-
falling
you know.
down is just goofy as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't say she. I can imagine Alanis Morissette hitting the turf.
Yeah.
I mean I think that
yeah. I'm talking
same,
about like
same pretty much.
like
He probably
scars and shit. Like
yeah.
they got bad bitches with leprosy out there. Like Jesus.
Yeah. I mean that's no problem. That's not a deal breaker, right?
Leprosy not a deal breaker.
Yeah.
don't know.
don't
I
think
mean,
so either.
I remember the first time I saw like 12, 13 years ago, seeing like the first time I saw like a woman with like armpit hair just out, when that was like, now it's very like trendy.
Yeah.
But I remember like the first moment seeing it and being like, oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
not a problem. And I think, I don't know. I like it. I like I like a scab.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
ever
I
seen a
fuck with it.
porno where the dude is
Not too much,
licking
like a-
armpits?
Not too many
Over-
scabs.
What's the over under?
Like a knee. Like a
Knee scab.
You fell doing
Not like
some-
nothing facial.
I like a silly
a
I like
face
a
scab.
silly lady.
Yeah.
Ew, that's drug
That's like-
related, dog. You
that's
gotta, you
medical
gotta
stuff.
smoke meth.
I'm describing meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, not like
Yeah.
not like a constellation of scars. Just
Yeah.
like one isolate. Like
right.
I like a clumsy bitch who fall through a coffee
Yeah.
table at the party
Sure, sure.
and still can
Yeah.
laugh about it later.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, that's dope.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're cool.
Yeah.
little
I
Mrs.
like a,
Mrs.
I'm like a
Magoo.
female SpongeBob.
Yeah, a fine ass bitch with a Chris Farley spirit.
Uh huh. That's funny that you said it like that because that's how like a black Christian mother would say it. Like when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
my mom always wanted to be a minister.
Yeah.
And like black Christians, like anything you do
Yeah.
that they don't like is because you got a spirit of
Yeah.
whatever. Like
yeah.
so if I fell through a coffee table as a kid, my
Yeah.
mom would go, "You got that spirit of Chris Farley on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
If you lying, you got that spirit of lying on you.
Yeah.
You got leprosy. I'm pray that spirit of leprosy about
Yeah.
you." Spirit of Chris Farley is just hilarious.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh man.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You be doing little shit where I'm like,
right.
did somebody tell him that or say that around him?
I still
I don't
haven't
know.
figured it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure it out for 12 years now. I don't know what or how any of this happened. Because he also went to like a white ass high school.
He
went
went
to
and saw
Robinson.
she and him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. I don't.
It's weird.
I contain multitudes. Yeah.
Brandon would get bumped from mics and then immediately like shit on the host. He would go home and get on Facebook. And
I wasn't
"Fuck
like
this
I
Wow.
was like I was being a little evil when I was started.
I like
But
that.
I'm still, we're
But that's what I'm saying. I was
We're all
like,
growing.
we're all
honestly,
growing every
I was
day.
like, I fuck with it,
Yeah.
dog. Because, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody was.
I'm
well,
using
I
my
was
mom's
like-
car to get here.
I was kind of. Nobody was really like on the computer like that when we were starting.
Yeah.
Like just locally in our scene. But you were like.
I was
when we
also, I
met-
did not have a phone.
Yeah.
That's
you
the
had
main reason
You
why
had
I
an
wasn't.
iPod Touch with Wi-Fi.
iPod Touch with
Ooh.
Wi-Fi.
But you
for
were
like
always
4
well,
years.
when
No,
did
it was
you, like-
disgusting.
When did you start going on the computer a lot? Because we met because of the computer.
We met because of the computer.
Booty math era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say even before that,
How many people know about?
I was on Facebook, you know?
Right.
Like, I was never not, like, down with social media because it hit
like
our
I feel like
lives when we were
2015. You were being really. That
Oh,
was when
yeah.
I was like.
That was
oh,
when I
this
was
guy's
on the
really
computer.
funny.
Yeah. That's when I
But-
was on the computer.
You were never like a forum guy or anything.
No.
Or,
It was really just whatever site was
yeah.
popping.
Because I could see you
hop on.
having like a brief like 4chan period from like before.
I never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even that was nasty to me.
Right. Yeah.
Then Reddit was all that shit was scary to me.
Right.
I liked.
Which feels cultural, honestly. I was scared too.
Yeah.
We had Black Planet,
Yeah.
and then Black Planet disappeared, and it was just like,
It was MySpace. Then there was a thing called Tagged
ooh.
that a lot of black kids were on. That's where I found out the Sierra having a dick rumor.
Oh, classic.
Yeah,
It was
that's a big-
tagged.
And we
Fuck.
that's like the. I mean, we had Jamie Lee Curtis before that,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
it's like it's all. That's all sort of with the Marilyn Manson rib stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I remember the Sierra thing.
Damn,
Yeah.
if there was Black QAnon,
What I
it would
realized.
start with that.
Oh, for sure.
That
But
would be the basis.
what I realized is like none of this shit is. It's all like new and like the lighter fluid has been poured on it, but
Right.
none of the things are actually new because like just the concept of TikTok.
Yeah.
I forgot that I was going on a site in 2004, 2005, 2006 that was the concept of TikTok. I was already melting my brain
Wait,
back
what was
then.
that?
It was called, I found it on Stumble Upon.
Okay.
If you guys remember Stumble
Yeah,
Upon,
of course.
which basically was the
Yeah.
TikTok of websites.
Yeah.
It would just randomize your interests.
Right.
And
Stumble upon that sort of dig was
yeah.
happening at that time.
And then there was a site
Yeah.
called wimp.com
Oh,
that
I don't
you
know.
would just, there would be a video and it would be like a dude doing one of those upside down paintings and he spins it
Yeah.
and then you hit next and it's another random viral video from somewhere on the web that's embedded in this little window.
Yeah.
And it's just like
yeah,
the
I
only difference was
vaguely
that there was
remember
no comments on it. But I was like, I remember that the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I'm like extra fucked. Cause
Yeah.
It's too
Yeah.
late.
yeah,
Yeah. Were you looking at E-fucked?
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You
For
fuck
sure.
rotten.
Nasty stuff.
Nasty places.
Yeah. And some of it is like kind of, maybe we've discussed this already, but like Lemon Party is like wholesome in retrospect.
You are a
Mhm.
big fan of Lemon Party.
Yeah. Well, it's like very, that's like
It's just
the
a picture.
it's
That's
so
why I love
mild.
it.
Yeah. It's a picture and it's like also kind of nice.
It never came up
Like, it's
until I
like
was an
kinda-
adult either.
It's like, oh, this is like, they're having a like really sweet last act.
Mhm.
You know?
this
Like
is
it's
their,
like,
Yeah.
the hoorah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's cool that like these are three.
That picture was
old-
taken on the Titanic.
That,
They
yeah.
were just
yeah, exactly.
It's all
yeah.
downhill from here, guys. Just
Yeah.
whip them out.
No, they made some changes in that script. You know, that's the real story.
How
up
much
with the
butt
press?
sex you think was happening on Titanic?
On the Titanic,
like
Ooh.
when they got the call, like, yo, it's
Going
this
down.
is done, y'all. It's done.
damn,
Straight
like,
to the sodomy.
yeah.
Yeah. I can
How
see
mu-
that.
yeah,
How much?
How do you even quantify that?
I mean, the captain.
Yeah.
I think you could carbon date it. And
yeah, yeah. Damn.
we got
There's
carbon
like,
date.
well, because there's it's
skeletons.
thinking- there's guys just throwing their wife off
Oh,
the Titanic
young.
and
Yeah.
just get into business.
Getting the yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing their children off the shit.
Yeah, you don't want to die a dishonest man.
Yeah. But
need
you also
to
want to die not booty fucking.
Yeah,
not,
get a
not
one-
clapping
yeah.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Damn, how many do you think?
I don't know, but I hate when people like watch like Last of Us or like apocalyptic stuff and they're like, how are there still kids in the apocalypse? Who's having sex? I'm like, that's
Everybody.
all I would be doing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I would
Yeah,
be,
of course.
yeah, what?
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Yeah,
Like, I
That's-
need to,
Yeah, the only thing
Please.
that's gonna calm me down is
please fuck me.
some fun. Yeah.
yeah.
If you knew every day could be your
Right.
last,
What
I
else?
think
Yeah,
you'd
what
be
else
having,
what else do you have to tether yourself
yeah,
to reality?
yeah. I like how you just waxed poetic
Yeah, he
so
got
quick.
deep,
on
yeah.
that. That was good.
I don't know. You need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Coochie.
Yeah.
Buns
Coochie.
is poetic.
Yeah.
Coochie is consciousness.
After that, you had me thinking about like 2020. You know that first like pandemic part 1 when we was really trapped in the crib.
Oh,
It's
the like
so
two,
fun.
the
I was-
first
yeah.
couple months.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
first couple months into like the next 6 months,
Mhm.
I'm trapped in my crib and I'm single and I'm just shooting. I wish I
Oh,
had been
yeah.
like, yo,
I really
I need
should've
some ass because I'm
counted.
scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even play that card.
Yeah.
So you were shooting.
Well, just not like crazy. I wasn't like Andy Richter with it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny that
it was
that
in-
was the.
It was in bounds.
It's so funny that was the pool.
It was in bounds. I wasn't going crazy.
Andy
crazy,
Richter, it's so funny that he's just like kind of publicly so horny
Yeah.
at replying
but
to
never
girls.
think, man. Look,
I like it.
I like it. Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
it too.
Well, it's like it's not like nobody's like, oh, Andy. Nobody's like, oh, that guy's a problem. People are just like,
He's
oh,
horny.
he loves replying to girls on Twitter.
Mm.
But yeah, that's
love-
not a crime.
I love innocent, horny old
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
Just like, yo. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
hey, if
Oh,
you need
yeah.
any help with that screenplay,
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, well, why does this 50-year-old man, why is he taking such an interest in this like mediocre 24-year-old improv girl?
Mm.
What
I-
could this
yeah.
be?
old
Yeah.
men being horny
Yeah.
is great. I don't like that they've made mascots horny. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if y'all heavy in
Oh, I
this
don't
sport.
know about this.
Every sport, every team, they have a mascot and they give their mascot social media accounts, and all of the mascots are horny now.
Really?
They're all like
Mm.
replying to Kim Kardashian.
They be like gritty between like lost my best eater.
yeah, that type shit.
What?
Top to bottom is really unsettling.
I do feel like I'm kind of surprised that like this is a full-on trend.
This is a real
Like-
trend, dog. It
Wow.
started with gritty, and then
Yeah.
they all trying to fuck.
Wow.
I mean, the mascots are they're just a reflection of our needs and what we want.
Mhm.
That's true.
And you could put a mask on
kind
it.
of a projection of
You
Damn.
could project onto it.
our shadow self.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in there
Our baser needs.
jacking off.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
You
Philly
can jack
fanatic.
off inside a costume and nobody knows.
that's true.
That is real.
That's between you and God. You can,
I like the
I mean-
mascot thing. I like it.
yeah.
You
No,
know how like
mascots are- I love mascots.
you know the. I don't know if we were about to say the same thing.
what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna mention the Japanese mascot trend. How like they have
there's that Mondo mascots account that has all of the
all the
cute
mascots.
little
They have a mascot
Japanese
for
mascots.
you know about this
No.
for everything.
Yeah.
Like how we have LADWP.
Yeah.
LADWP in Tokyo or
Yeah.
in Japan
They got a
has a
mascot?
mascot.
Yeah.
The water company, the gas company
Right.
has a mascot. Your local county
Yeah.
has a mascot. School mascot. Everything
That's kinda
mascot, and they all are like hard as fuck. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking first 150 Pokemon design level.
What?
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Articuno?
No,
if
they
your
like-
mascot
yeah.
ain't coming,
Give Mondo mascots a quick.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Scroll.
yeah.
Hold on. Let
You'll
me take a
you'll
look.
really I think you'll really appreciate it. Something
Yeah.
I do like that we have on domestic soil though is I feel like we have the best like bootleg costumes.
yeah.
Like that there's that one it's one of my favorite videos of all time, that parade. It's like a local parade. It's like
Ooh,
the
yes.
that one song like
Yes.
Oh yeah, with Dora and
like
and then
Dora's,
Kung
yeah.
Fu Panda.
Yeah, go Minnie.
Was it
Yeah.
Rich Homie Quan playing or
Yeah,
yeah,
something like that.
something like that?
That's some
Yeah.
down south shit.
yeah.
For sure.
And it's
Yeah.
Like not was
Yeah.
that happening in Atlanta?
Had to
Ooh,
be
go
I'm thinking
SpongeBob,
like
look at
like
SpongeBob.
Kentucky,
Louisiana.
yeah, like
Had to
the
be
real
Louisiana.
South, like
for
the
sure.
the Alabama.
there's like a girl minion in there. There's the girl minion.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's the like boy Hello Kitty in the suit.
The first person
then
I ever
there's,
seen
like,
Millie
the-
Rock was Minnie Mouse.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
Minnie
yeah, yeah.
Mouse at like a
Wow.
child's birthday party in
Yeah.
like the Bronx. Millie rocking her ass
It's my
off.
favorite. It's my favorite video. My favorite genre of video.
Damn, these mascots are
The-
cold.
That Dora one where she's at a 2-year-old's birthday
And
party.
she's just going nuts.
and she's going and she's like 6'3".
And there's that Elmo one where he starts crumping.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
He's going fucking nuts.
Woody, the Woody one.
No, Woody was
Woody,
crumping.
it
I'm
was
sorry.
Woody. It was
Woody was
Woody.
crumping.
It's Woody and the little boy.
Or they were dance battling. Yeah.
They're dance battling, and what I love is that whole video. There's a literal sad clown the whole time, and he's holding like, I think bowling pin. They juggle bowling pins, right? He's like in the back the whole time, just like, so he's like he looks so sad.
Speaking of mascots, y'all heard about this dude who's walking around I think it's LA, like Santa Monica, and he's dressed up as like Elmo and the Cookie Monster. And then people will get close and like he'll be like, "Oh my God, I love the Cookie Monster. Like, can't wait to take a picture." And he's like, "Yay." And then when they get close, he'll be like, "I hate niggers so much." Or it'll be like, the Holocaust never happened. Like, as soon as they get close, and his name is Adam Sandler. What? I'm not joking.
Wait, his name is
Adam Sandler.
His name is
That's
just
what
also Adam Sandler.
That's what he's like. That's like his alias, I think, or something like that.
Have they not found this man?
I'm gonna give a quick.
Shit.
I'm gonna read the top line of the article. California police warn of evil Elmo,
Oh, no.
a man harassing residents of Santa Cruz while dressed as Cookie Monster.
Oh man.
For years, the 59-year-old man who goes by the name Adam Sandler, no relation to the actor, has wandered from tourist hotspot to tourist hotspot, adding to his rap sheet as he goes. He'll invite visitors to take photos with him, and once they do, he'll often launch into vulgar rants, conspiracy theories, or anti-Semitic tirades, especially if his customers refuse to pay for the photos.
Oh wow. Well, you gotta pay. You gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay to play.
That's hey, everybody got.
Hey, come back. Get back here.
Like he won't do if you pay up.
He's still gonna say it.
He's still gonna say it.
Oh, okay.
He's still gonna give it.
He's just gonna be nicer to you when he says it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still gonna let off that R, but hey, you need to pay. You need to pay up.
And it's still in Cookie Monster voice. Do you have that now? I have cash app as well. Something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, can you do a good Elmo?
Nah,
I can't.
my Elmo's weak. I mean, that Cookie Monster was pretty fucking weak.
It was a good. I don't. Yeah,
I'm too hard on my impression.
We can we can plug that into AI.
Oh,
right
AI
now.
easy.
Turn that
Cookie
up.
Monster fucks critical race theory.
Yeah.
Enter.
Jason, can you pull up AI Elmo hard R and just insert that?
Yeah, just put it.
Insert that. Can you just insert that?
Just kind of have
If
it.
I
sorta
just- if it's the
materialized
AI
between us.
Yeah.
It's Elmo AI say, and I just asked the computer to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's not.
That's the next,
That's not
the
on
next
me.
Frontier. That's the
We
next
plug that
frontier.
in right here.
AI racism.
Yeah.
That's the next frontier for sure.
No, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah. No, it's too good. The AI is
That's
too
an
good.
Osimo
The
robot?
voices are too good.
Once
Yeah.
they started shooting
Yeah.
3-pointers,
Yeah.
It's over.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
wrap.
we're cooked.
Yeah.
We're done.
No, it's a problem.
They got
They're
I just saw like 4 apps the other day that all scared me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's
The
so
voice
much
one?
now that you
Well, because it's like you can do it with the voice, you can do it with the face,
art, writing.
art. Yeah.
You could tell ChatGPT to, write you an outline for a romantic comedy starring Chris Brown and fucking.
Dude, right before you came over, we were watching that video of Chris Brown where he's like,
Where he throws the bitch's phone.
yes,
Yeah.
and then he's like, but she shouldn't have been texting,
That's
She really
crazy to
shouldn't
be.
have.
and then he like, just sort of just
Frisbeed it.
fully frisbees it, yeah. Full like,
One of my top 5 Chris Brown moments.
yeah.
I'd have to say.
It's a good one. I mean, that's
I want to know.
it's really good.
I want to know.
The other 4. Yeah, what are the other 4?
You know what? I want to know your 6th favorite
My
Chris
6th?
Brown
Oh,
moment.
hey, listen.
Because that's where it starts to get nasty when you
gonna
get to
have
that bottom
If you
10.
subscribe to the Patreon annually, I'll tell you my number 6 Chris Brown moment of all time.
Can you say the other four?
Okay, number 1, phone. Number 2, him on Larry King in the Easter vest. The suit after the shit went down.
Golden.
Number 3,
Double mint gum.
That ain't bad. And then number 4 is him in the excuse me, miss.
Okay.
The dance routine in the mall.
When he jumps in the car.
When it's him and the 6 niggas, they doing the choreography.
I love when he
chasing the girl
dives
around.
into the car. That's my favorite one.
That ain't bad.
Because that'll get you shot. Like, why did he do that? Why did he jump into that young lady's car?
When he dives into
In the Excuse Me Miss video, she's like leaving and he
He just
dives in the whip like a NASCAR driver.
super extra.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
And number 5, shit, I don't even know number. I can't even give you 5. When he dyed his hair blonde, I don't know, nigga.
Yeah. He's so he's so resilient.
My favorite and least favorite is when he danced like Michael Jackson and then cried. And then we all were like, "Aw."
Yeah.
That one's pretty sick.
Come on back.
Well, because I don't know who can. It's oh man. Well, because we just watched I watched Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
Oh, and then he
you
made
seen
me,
it? The movie?
He like made me watch it after.
I've made you watch
No.
like clips.
I
You
don't
watched
think
like
I've
a
seen
little
this.
bit of it.
Have you played the game?
I know
Video
about the game.
Yeah, where you like rescued
Yeah.
kids. The movie that it's based off of is very, very good, very impressive.
Who plays Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson does.
What?
Yeah. And Joe Pesci plays the villain. Yeah, Joe Pesci's the bad guy who's kidnapped these children, and then he rescues them, and it's like, all right, come with me, and he like takes them into this alleyway with like a secret club, and then like brings them in. They're like, where are we going? And he's like, don't worry about it. And then they get into the room, and it's like a giant venue, and he does a song. He brought them to his own concert, and they have really good suits.
Yeah, he definitely did that shit.
That's what I was telling him. He was trying to act like his
Okay.
Moonwalker was so
Definitely
good.
did that shit.
I mean, I was like, oh, maybe he just slept with the kids and didn't touch them. But I don't know. That's not, babe. The jury's up, and I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like if it wasn't for all the accoutrements and all the appliances that children love being around your house, then I wouldn't pick your fucking kids.
Yeah, I know you like adults.
I know
these candles.
I know exactly
Right.
You know
what
what I'm
type of
saying?
low iron Silver Lake bitch you want to have sex with from what's on your coffee table.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh
Like,
no, the
I know
surroundings tell you a lot.
So much.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you are fucking a girl who will put a crystal in a plant because she thinks that'll stop it from dying. Like,
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not fucking
And-
children
And
with,
so you're saying
with fire around and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Kids
like,
don't know what diptyque is.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I
so,
mean?
but if somebody has a Ferris wheel,
yeah.
home.
That's like a different.
This nigga
Right.
Michael Jackson had
Okay,
the sockets in his house plugged up before he had kids.
arcade with free play.
Why you got the sockets
Yeah.
plugged up, bro? You don't have babies in here. You don't have any babies to your name that we know of yet. But you got the sockets plugged up, so that means kids are in your house just really running around.
That
having
means they're around often.
often enough to
Wait, was
stick
that
a fork
in the
in
store?
there.
Is that in the?
No, I made that up.
Oh, you made that up. Okay, you made that up.
But it felt
No,
right.
but you kept going, and I was like, no, I thought you were making a funny joke, and then you kept going, and I was like, wait, did that?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
I believe it though.
yeah. I forgot to take my podcasting pills. Before
I'm glad, man.
I spread this information.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun.
It's all we got left.
It's all we have.
I mean,
Like
yeah.
the funniest shit on the internet now
Yeah.
to me is when an account like those fake rap news accounts that'll be like
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi was caught with an ancient staff that can summon
yeah.
dragons and like it'll be in the rap.
Oh, it's the
text.
like fake rap TV.
Yeah.
account. Yeah. That's a funny one.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
I'm on the sports version. It's called Ball Sack Sports. No bullshit.
It's like Barstool.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like fake. It'll be like LeBron James just smack Russell Westbrook in the mouth
I love that.
type shit. It's nice.
That's like the closest thing we have to like celebrity deathmatch now. It's just like
Yeah.
Ooh.
it's fake news.
Yeah.
Like when someone just literally posted on IG like 2 or 3 days ago a fake infographic. Pete Davidson is dating Ice Spice. Just put
Oh,
their
and that
pictures
just became a.
and he put in the caption, "This is not real. It's just a
That's
joke.
how that.
Don't take this seriously." And Pete Davidson was trending within hours.
Yeah.
And I almost killed myself.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Yeah.
If Pete Davidson fucks Ice Spice, like I have to take something from white people. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be sexual. It just I have to destroy a monument or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I gotta
Molotov
blow.
cocktail
yeah.
in the lemonade.
Yeah, I gotta
Going
right
blow
into
up
the
something
lemonade.
that y'all really like.
Yeah. You gotta like suicide bomb a Mumford and Sons concert or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to blow up Erewhon.
Yo, that'd be
I will C4 Erewhon if Pete Davidson ever touches Ice Spice with everyone in it. I don't care if fucking John Voight's in there. I don't care if
Yep.
I don't care if those weird white twins, what are their names? The IG twins.
Oh, the Island Boys?
Oh, wait.
No, those are two girls.
Who are the
You know,
Simi?
Simi. I don't
Hayes,
care if Simi and Hayes in
yeah.
there. I
Yeah.
will blow up Erewhon.
You're on the phone with the negotiator, son. Calm down. Put John Voight in there, please. Reconsider. Reconsider, son. You want a pizza? You want a car? You want a bus?
Not Ice Spice. Anyone but Ice Spice.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hard to disagree.
Yeah. I'm glad that was fake. I didn't know until just now.
Yeah.
I thought it was yeah. That's good. That's good to know.
Io, because I sent it to Io because I was
Yeah.
freaking out,
Right.
and then she was like, "Where did this even like come from?" Or
What's
no,
your
I think like
source?
Quinta
Right.
was like, "Where did this even come from?" And I was like, "Oh, like I mean, I don't have a source. I saw
Yeah, it's
other
just what
people
people
talking
are
about it.
saying.
and
Yeah,
now I'm
yeah.
freaking out." And Io was like, "You're officially old. Like you're now old. You're
Yeah.
an old person."
Right.
I was like, "Yeah, I think that's."
That's how it goes.
I just
Yeah.
react now. I just
Yeah.
I see words on my phone and I
Yeah.
oh
Right. No, that's all it takes.
mad.
Yeah. I mean that's Facebook that's how Facebook, played out.
Yeah.
That's how
And I
has-
make fun of my mom for being
right. No, we're all gonna
susceptible
become that.
to it. Yeah.
We are all susceptible.
My mom,
Yeah.
last time I went home, my mom was like, "Hey, y'all need to quit messing around on that computer. They
Yeah.
try and trick y'all, lie to y'all." I'm like, "Mom, you got on Facebook last year.
Yeah.
You the first one getting got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me."
Right.
Yeah. You coming in that late in the game, like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
just nah.
Which
You're
let me know
cooked.
that she totally got by some shit and just hasn't told me.
It's like coming in fourth quarter to a dodgeball game. Like you don't even know where shit's flying. Like
Yeah.
you're getting hit before you even
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're walking in wobbly need.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Not warmed up.
No.
Facebook did have the best hood videos for a second there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like when World Star got stale, kind of
Mm.
Facebook was still jumping. This was like
Ooh.
This feels like 2015.
Do y'all fuck
2016
with
Oh.
TikTok? Oh, what was you gonna say?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I do want to get. I'll get into that in a second. But Facebook, a feature that I miss a lot on Facebook,
Poke.
not poke. It was when you could view your profile as somebody else.
Oh yeah.
So I would be like, it's like, okay, it's senior year of high school. I'm like, oh, what does my Facebook profile look like from the perspective of Katie Sharp? And like I'd be looking at my own profile like, okay, this is what she would see if she was on my profile.
Wow.
Like some shit like that.
I forgot.
And you
about
can't
that
do
shit.
that.
Yeah, I
You
never
can't
fuck with
do
that.
that now. No, I guess and what I'm
What's
realizing,
even the point of that?
I don't think most people use this feature.
Yeah.
Like I'm like realizing like, oh, like this isn't relatable.
Yeah, I think I know
like,
like
this
the
is
day
like
it rolled out, but I
some
don't.
shit that
Yeah.
I was doing that other people weren't doing. And it was like weird. It was like weird that I was doing it. And that's what I'm realizing now. Is that yeah, people weren't really. You guys didn't do that.
No.
Yeah, no, I think like 8 people use that.
Yeah, no.
They have
Yeah.
your name. They have your name and face on a wall.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what
They're
I did
like,
do?
Hey, come, loser. They're like pointing at the computer.
The guy who made
Yeah.
that feature is dead now.
Firing squad.
That
It
was-
wasn't natural
yeah.
causes. They put him down.
You were gonna ask
They put him
about
to-
TikTok.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like just like. if
I
y'all fuck
can't
with it.
stay on it
scrolling.
too long. It makes me. It's
And
too.
nervous.
It's too overwhelming. The
Yeah.
the like speed of information. Like
Mhm.
I can't handle it. I like short circuit if I'm on there for more than like 10 minutes. It just becomes it's too overstimulating and I get overwhelmed. But I do like it in small doses. I've gotten a couple posts. If you have an account that you don't post on it, but you scroll.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've thought about it, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like, I don't believe in aging out
Right.
of the apps because that is over with. The time
Yeah.
where we will have
Yeah.
an option to be on or off the internet
Right.
as entertainers is
Yeah.
officially done.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you want to do it, you
Gotta
at
get
least
in.
got to be on too.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm like, I already kind of like we already did our thing with one,
Right.
and another one just feels like learning.
Yeah.
This new, and it just feels like
It's like you already got what you wanted out of it.
it's audience building, but for what?
right.
Like unless you're specifically promoting something, then I
Yeah.
get it. Where
Like
it's
for shows you kind of have to with
Yeah.
like
at least IG,
stand up shows. Yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of have to just yeah.
but I don't see the point in like trying to be funny for free on another
of
app.
course.
Like
Right.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of people doing it, and I'm like,
Right.
understandable.
Yeah.
But it seems like growing the numbers, but for
But for what?
just because you feel like you have to keep
Right.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing a terrible job on TikTok. Just like kind of, I don't know if it's on purpose or not anymore. It's just
Yeah.
like I'll be like, let me just see what happens, and then I put a video up with the regular captions,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
with the mid grade.
we talked about how you can't. Yeah, that's like.
What's
And it's-
that?
Oh,
What
you
you
know
mean?
the the standard when you put a video
Yeah.
up and they'll auto generate the captions for you. like
that's-
stand-up clips
So
and shit.
people will,
Oh, got you.
terms
Got you.
of
Got you.
like-
Got you. Got you.
because you got out of stand up,
Uh-huh.
you know, which is understandable. You're doing big
Yeah, I'll
big
like.
venues as a
I'll
musician.
pop up if somebody's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
you want to come do this?"
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not hitting
Yeah.
the road.
You ain't missing
No,
much.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't be doing that if I was like making songs.
Yeah,
Dude, I keep saying I got to make a chart-topping hit single,
Brandon, no.
and I keep forgetting.
You gotta stop
forgetting
saying
to do
it.
it.
Just
I
stop
keep forgetting
saying
to
it.
do it.
Don't say it, man.
I keep meaning to make a chart-topping hit
Ain't
single.
nobody trying to hear your
Forgot
synth pop
again.
album,
Fuck.
man. Nah,
it's
man.
Wednesday already.
Oh man.
Shit.
God damn it. But
yeah,
no, so yeah, you don't like have. There's no reason for you to like post a
Posting
caption video
stand-up
of you doing
clips.
stand up.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I guess what Jamel's speaking to is when people post that and they pay somebody to do it with the captions, or they do
To
it themselves,
yeah.
or you could have Instagram auto generate
And hope that it
captions,
gets-
and that's
regular.
like it just kind of flop behavior. It's just sort of like people don't like it.
Every
People
time I
don't
do
like
it, I'm like, I should have.
It just feels a little like
I should have.
it's like kind of wet. It's like wet socks, you know.
Mm,
Feels like wet socks.
I've been posting
Yeah.
wet socks for the past 6 months, dog,
damn.
and I'm just like, I don't know, man.
But you're a real life guy.
Nah,
you're
I mean-
you're a real dude.
my
Yeah.
shit only makes sense like out in the world. When you look at me
Yeah.
on the computer, you're like, what's wrong with this nigga? Why is he? Who is he? What is he? What
You're
is he?
like, well, you're analog. You're analog. Man.
I'm still too analog. Yeah,
You're
man.
watching. You're antenna. TV.
I'm
like,
still watching Murder She Wrote.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shit like
Matt,
this,
like
man. I
Columbo.
can't.
You love Columbo.
Columbo.
Yeah.
Some episodes he looks cross-eyed.
Yes.
Those are my favorite.
Are those
when
all?
he got the
are those
lazy eye?
all- doesn't he always?
Is it always? Because I feel like
I thought it was
sometimes
always.
they straighten it. They auto-corrected it in them later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know about the stand-up clips and stuff. But I mean, like if it's
I was really resistant
selling-
to it.
if it's selling tickets,
Yeah.
which I know it is,
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, Sav's doing the lyric for like 5 shows or something. Like it's like, yeah, like
Shoot.
everybody was like, yeah, fuck this,
Mm.
because I think it was like initially,
It's like putting out 4 bars of a song
yeah,
and being like,
Yeah.
y'all fuck with this.
yeah.
I might drop the whole. It's not
Yeah.
even a snippet.
Well,
of a
yeah. What's
song.
the equivalent? Yeah, like when a comic posts like kind of a just like a mid crowd, and I'm not talking about Sav here. You know, Sav's posting
He,
you know,
yeah.
good
Nothing
stuff
but
on there.
respect to the boy.
I fuck with
but
the crowd
like-
work stuff.
But
That's
like
real.
a lot of like,
It's
there's
the best
people
way to
that
do
saw
it.
that saw like, oh, Schultz is doing numbers or Sav or whatever, and I've seen comics post the most like banal crowd work clips
Mhm.
where it's just sort of like an audience interaction that went nowhere, and
Yeah.
then they just throw it up, and like
It's like
what's
if
the
I, like-
equivalent of that bars wise?
It's like if I like took a screen recording of Ableton with
Yeah.
some drums playing and not a synth,
right.
and me on a mic going, yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
about to start saying some
Right.
shit,
Yeah.
and posted that and was like,
Yeah.
y'all want me to say some shit on this? Y'all want me to really? Because
Right. Yeah.
I'll put some keys on this shit
Mhm.
and some hi-hats.
Yeah.
But
right.
like
Yeah.
like there's just some things like even in music and like snippet culture where I'm like, you know whether that song is good or not. Like
Right.
you, the artist. And if you
Yeah.
don't, like that's just another thing about awareness. But like you
Right.
know whether the joke is good or not.
Yeah.
You know whether that's some shit you need to save and like
Yeah.
keep building on but just throwing it out to the world before it's like done to test and see like would they like it. It's just like fear
Right.
basically, where it's like no one's gonna like if
Yeah.
you drop it and it flops, nobody's like kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
If you said it for real
Right.
and really put your all into it and it flopped, like what's the worst?
Right.
Comics be mad afraid of burning material, which I think is dead now because you just got to put them on Instagram.
You're
But that
burning
whole
it.
thing
You're
is like,
burning it.
yeah, nobody
you
cares.
have to.
Let it burn.
I don't know. I can't. Well, I don't know. I want to like make a special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
of course.
Like I always. That's the thing is like I've never been like a big crowd work guy.
I'm actually just bad at it. I'm afraid
Yeah.
of the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not want to interact with them
Just be
niggas
like,
at all.
"Shut up."
Please. Yeah, don't.
Ask someone what they do for
Yeah.
a living. Shut the fuck up,
Yeah, nigga.
bitch.
You pay for these tickets, nigga. That's what you do. Shut up.
Oh, you're an accountant?
Was
I
it-
have nothing to say to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have.
You
yeah,
asked me.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the kind of crowd work I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I
Letting the
When the
conversation
audience
die.
wants, yeah.
dude, I've talked about this before that really like I had one of like the biggest like nightmare college shows of my life
Mhm.
where it was like I found out about it like 3 days before. They didn't tell me that it was going to be like parents weekend. You know, it's a
Yeah.
lot. There was like a lot at play. It's a long story, but I remember just like I'm like bombing traumatically, and I tried pivoting to crowd work. And there's nothing worse than like trying to do crowd work when you can only do crowd work if you've established that they think
like
you're
you.
funny.
Yeah.
So then if you're
my
like doing
God.
crowd work after, it's like bomb. Okay, I'm gonna go talk.
you want
to
me to talk
somebody.
to you?
Now it's like,
Yo,
wait,
yeah, I
why-
got something to
why
say.
is this weird guy talking to me? I don't like him. This guy I don't like is talking to me now. I didn't like when he was talking to
Everyone.
the royal you, and now he's talking to me specifically. Yeah, that's one of the worst feelings in the world.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You were never really a crowd work guy, were you?
No, I like doing it. I like doing it in New York
Yeah.
a lot. Bell House was a fun place to do
Yeah.
stuff like that. 'cause
Bell
people
House
are-
is
where
the
people are
best.
rowdy. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? And like,
Right.
like my shows now have become more fun to interact with crowds because the veneer of etiquette that is
Yeah.
required for stand up is now
Right.
gone. So
Yeah.
people aren't scared to
Right.
speak up, but
Yeah.
there's also this like, I'm still talking to a funny
Right.
person.
Yeah.
So they still like will say shit and then wait for my
The zone.
thing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which is
Yeah.
a better thing for me because it's like I still get to be that dude. but
Well,
it's
I feel
more-
like
Yeah.
this is something you can like speak to specifically because you're you know you're famous, but like you're like famous because of the internet,
Mhm.
and so I feel like people like fans will are like maybe find you too approachable,
Mm.
probably, right? Like have you like had any like weird fan interactions where somebody's like they're like too comfortable?
Sometimes, but not a lot. Like as of late, like
Yeah.
within the past year or something, because I think it's because like the less you start to use
Yeah.
the apps and stuff, that like
Right, then
that
you can-
comfortability, you
Yeah.
kind of shut it off and you get to set more
Yeah.
like. I mean, I have 12 pictures on IG right
Yeah,
now.
that's
You know what I
smart.
mean? It's like,
Yeah.
and I post on my story, but
Yeah.
my personal life and shit, I'm not updating people
It
like.
feels kind of clean to have it less than 100 on the
Yeah,
grid.
yeah.
Feels,
Yeah,
Feels
it used to
nice.
be much more like I would say
Yeah.
like 2019. Whenever you are viral right now, like if
Right.
you are viral right now, that's when people
Yeah.
are the most like they want to touch you and
Yeah.
or do or say weird shit or make jokes. But like
right.
for the most part, people are just like
People know how to act
respectful. They
right
know
now.
how to act. Yeah,
Yeah.
And then there's that one guy who doesn't. That it's
Yeah.
like, oh man, you about to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
You about to get made fun of so bad.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
But yeah, it's dope. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't really know now if there's any difference between what put me in the public eye and what put someone like Mia Goth in the public eye, because everything that we're consuming 100% is being like, it's coming into your eyes via
Yeah.
your phone, via
Right.
the internet, whether it is a tweet or a movie trailer
Yeah.
or Mia Goth talking to. I'm obsessed with Mia Goth. Sorry,
Oh yeah.
but you know what I mean. Like
She's great.
like everything is internet fame now.
Yeah.
Unless you like are like a comic who did the Chitlin circuit in the South,
Right.
and like
right.
you built your audience there, and then it folded over
Yeah.
on some like 85 South shit. Like I would say those
Right.
guys are like famous, like actually regionally famous
Yeah.
in the South, and then 85 South became an internet fame
Yeah.
vehicle for them.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know where the lines are anymore.
Right.
It got very muddy over the past like
yeah.
8 years. I'm like, what is
I mean, like you
Right.
said, dog, it's a rap, dog. This is it.
like
Yeah.
what type of famous is Yeet versus like Angela
Yeah.
Davis or
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what you know,
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Angela Davis is antenna famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you still got an antenna at the crib, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that type. Which is
Yeah.
where I'm trying to go, I guess.
Well, now because
Antenna man.
there's like, like Quinta's a good example of sort of go because now she's also antenna famous.
That's true.
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
She is
There's
she's not just on the phone, she's plugged into your wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
You get like you're just sort of like the Olay ad comes on sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? That's
I like to try them all.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen that ad so many fucking
Yeah.
times.
That's
Yeah.
like the first time I've never had a friend in an Olay ad before.
That shit's fire.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just fire.
awesome.
No,
Yeah.
it's insane.
No, it's like really she's really good at it. She's
Yeah.
good at like
Yeah.
being famous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
The
Yeah.
only person I know who is universally adored.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's very rare.
Yeah.
Came up off the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
then
yeah,
flipped it.
BuzzFeed staff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a BuzzFeed staff person. And then is now one of the most famous people alive.
Yeah.
One-
I think if you like are just like a dude,
Yeah.
like you're just a guy and you just end up in a movie one day
Yeah.
and I'm supposed to like be like, hell yeah. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that is just you have rich parents,
Right.
or you're just very connected.
Yeah.
If you weren't internet famous, or I wasn't seeing you on my phone somehow, like build it,
Yeah.
then I'm like, well, why should I
care?
Why should I care?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
because now Quinta is the new standard.
Right.
Brandon's the new standard. I'm the new standard.
Yeah.
Schultz or Stavros.
Right.
And we watched all of those people.
Because you saw the groundwork.
I saw the groundwork. I
Right.
saw the growth. I saw all of that shit, which is that's unparalleled in American history. Like Bob Dylan just came out
Yeah.
and niggas was like, I guess we got Bob Dylan now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He was just famous then.
Right.
You know?
I like Dylan though.
Yeah. Nobody saw Bob Dylan's tweets when he was talking about like eating pussy from the bag.
Yeah.
Which he did do.
Yeah. Right.
He for sure.
People forget. People always talk about the electric era.
Mm.
They don't talk about the eating pussy from the back era.
Yeah. Nobody saw Bob Dylan tweet. Keep that. I love that them discharge panties. Real. Nobody saw Bob Dylan tweet. Real niggas like when the panties look like an abstract painting. Nobody got to see that. So yeah, of course you just respected Bob Dylan immediately.
A topograph map
Yeah.
on the panties.
Yeah.
They look like tree rings in the panties. It look like
It's like we got receipts on everybody now.
Yeah. No, I know. It feels, but I think because it's all, everybody has those receipts. It's like feels like less of an albatross. You can like let go of shame more.
Yeah.
Of like, I feel like I had more shame before about like
before.
What's that?
Oh, I'm okay.
Well, no, I've gone through. I used to have no shame.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was when I was like in it.
Yeah.
And I had too much shame.
Right.
Yeah.
And now I've leveled out.
Okay.
I have like an appropriate amount of shame about my past.
Sustainable.
I think the newer generation of kids like don't give a fuck about any of that shit.
Yeah.
And then between like our peers, it's like what you said, like everyone had too much shame. And then it feels like everyone like for a while I felt like everyone had a gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like, well, if everyone has a gun and you shot at someone, you might get shot by 8 people.
Right.
Like trying to kind of like, you know what I mean? Trying to draw on the way we were in 2013, 2014 or anything, or like make a point about it. It's like, well, everyone who was on the internet was in some way or another completely insane.
Yeah.
Because it was an insane place to fucking be on.
Yeah. Well, that was like, it was such a blast because it felt like sort of you're like, there's no consequence, like no consequences to my actions. I can. It did feel like there were no consequences to actions at that time online.
Yeah.
And
I miss Gucci Mane tweet rant era.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really.
Is that like Fat Gucci?
Yeah. Right before he went back to
before
prison.
Before he was cloned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he got veneers.
Yeah.
Gucci that's when he was eating e-pills like sweet tarts.
Yeah. You could hear him sweating on the songs. Is that rain? Like, why are you sweating?
This nigga called it's raining in the studio. It's crazy.
As soon as veneers happen, that's when like shit starts going down.
Oh yeah.
So
once you've got like an uncanny valley mouth.
Yeah.
Once you've got like fucking
Chuck E. Cheese mouth,
Polar Express teeth.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they clone him?
I think so. I miss when Glorilla could floss with paracord. You know what I mean? Like, them spaces is what made you beautiful, baby.
Yeah.
I love that shit. She's just a real hood Memphis bitch. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Veneers, I hate them.
I'm kind of anti-veneers.
I hate them for everybody.
If
you got like them 2 teeth who need to be veneered.
No, exactly. If you had
Do
an
that.
accident, Two
Yes.
teeth. Two teeth. Fine.
Yes.
Whole
Yeah.
grill.
The whole thing. Come
I'll
on.
give you a 3. I'll give you a third.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll give you a third. 3 teeth max. Anything
Man.
above that is weird. Unless you were in a bad accident or something.
Yeah.
And then you got your shit really
Flaws are
rocked,
hot.
But yeah.
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 Flaws are sexy.
That's what we, as we've
As we found out,
established.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. I think that's like a nice place to tie it with a bow.
Yeah. I like it.
Zach, thank you for coming on.
I love y'all.
Love you.
Okay, love you too, nigga.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Folks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a 5-star review on the apps.
It could
and,
be 4. It could
hit
be
the
4.
Patreon. Hit the Patreon. There's more on the Patreon that we can't say. The kind of stuff that we can't freaking you can't say that kind of stuff for free, man.
The bad stuff.